Good Thursday morning, here's your market open update. TSX futures inched higher on Thursday, with investors optimistic about Canadian oil output's ultimate recovery from prairie wildfires and the country's ability to compete in a U.S. tariff war. U.S. markets are also up, finding the positive in Trump's deadline for trade deals of June 4th coming with no new announcements. June futures on the S&P TSX index were up by 0.2%, with the Dow adding 9 basis points and the Nasdaq adding 5 basis points in pre-market trading. Into the headlines. Global gas producer Vermilion Energy sold its remaining U.S. assets for $120 million, representing 5,500 barrels of oil equivalent per day of production and about 10 million barrels of oil equivalent of proved, developed, and producing reserves. The company will use the proceeds to pay off debt and will now focus its efforts on core Canadian and European operations. Another company restructuring to adapt to the uncertain macroeconomic climate, Procter & Gamble, plans to cut 7,000 jobs or 6% of its workforce over the next 2 years, in addition to divesting from certain brands. This in response to Trump tariff uncertainty and changing consumer demand. The U.S. is Procter & Gamble's largest market, with its supply chain heavily reliant on imports from China. Now turning to currency futures, the Canadian dollar rose to 0.7320 US, up from 0.7296 US on Wednesday. It gave up ground to the euro, falling from 0.6412 to 0.6406, and started the day at 0.5394 Great British pounds and 104.88 Japanese yen. At the time of writing, Bitcoin was down by 0.02% for the day, trading at $143,272.43. Ending with commodity futures, natural gas is down by 5 basis points. WTI is up by 23 basis points. Gold has added 53 basis points, while copper is up by 7 basis points. That's your market open. I'm Trevor Abbas. See you on Friday.